Hey guys, what's up? Kishore here. Welcome back to the Vocal About Visuals podcast. Here's me wishing you and yours a very happy 2026. Hope all your dreams come true this year. And in this episode, I'll be reviewing Series 20 of the British reality game show Taskmaster, starring Greg Davies as the Taskmaster and Alex Horne, as Little Alex Horne. And this time, the ensemble of comedians consists of Sanjeev Bhaskar, Ania Magliano, Maisie Adam, Ellis, and Reece Shearsmith. If you have truly never watched Taskmaster, oh boy, are you in for a treat. Because you get to watch the entirety of the show starting from Series 1 to Series 20. And in that process, you get to experience a real good-natured British comedy that only ever so slightly gets to the zone of ribbing the contestants, as is the format of the show. But even that is not really mean-spirited. It is feel-good throughout, with the most prominent things shining through happening to be the comedic ingenuity of the contestants and a lot of hard work and the occasional display of breathtaking talent. I say the word occasional only because generally the tasks are time bound and the comedians are supposed to be solving these tricky requests on the spot. So what follows is generally entertaining, hurried, improvised, witty failures, but that's only as far as the contestants are concerned. Us, the audience, are always winning because we are witnessing comedic greatness after all. Well, enough of me waxing lyrical about the show in general. Let's jump into season 20. But before that, a small request. If you're among the 90% or so of the folks who are watching this video and are yet to be subscribed, please do subscribe and like this video, because a channel doesn't really run on just motivation. It runs on engagement that, I get from my dear viewers. It doesn't cost you a dime, but for me, it means the world to me. I'm on the road to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of Q1 2026. So please consider subscribing and liking the video. And a wee bit of promotion to help sustain this channel. I share some affiliate links for products in my WhatsApp community called Conscious Consumption. So if you don't mind, please do go check it out. It will be linked in the description below. Products there are covering the geographies of India, US and UK. So hopefully you find something, and even if you don't, just go to Amazon through those links, and if you end up buying something, I get something to support my channel, and it is at no extra cost to you. So thank you once again for supporting, and without any further ado, let's jump back into the review. Now the Series 20 panel had Sanjeev Bhaskar, who is an OBE by the way, who I think was the first entry point of mine into British comedy with the Kumars in number 42, which used to air on Star World at a time when I couldn't really comprehend English comedy. Not because I couldn't understand English, but because I hadn't had enough life experience, considering I used to watch it when I was 10 or something. Him and his wife, even at that age, seemed to be quite charming to me with their antics, even if they didn't make me laugh too much. But now as I reminisce about the show, I realized that it was quite a good one. Then I could recognize Maisie Adam, who I first saw on 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, another great comedy show by the way, whose review I've done in the past and which I will be linking in the description below. So if you fancy it, please do go check it out. The rest of the panel was, as usual with most other seasons, very unknown to me. And what followed over the course of 10 episodes is something that anyone who has ever read the comment section under any of the episodes can relate to, which I'm going to reiterate here, is that at the start of the series, we look at 5 strangers. And by the end of the series, we reckon that we have known them forever. So despite not knowing who the other 3 comedians were, now I think I can recognize Phil, Ania and Reece from a crowd, even if I won't necessarily seek out their comedy. And that's fine too, because I think there are about 100 or so British comedians who have come on the show over the past 20 series, and I can't possibly end up liking all their humor styles, can I? But in this series, however, I like the performances of all of them. Oh, also, at the time of casting for the series, I think special care is taken to include a number of different types of personalities. There is the edgy comedian, there is the family friendly one, there is the straight man / woman who makes you wonder whether they'll be actually be able to pull off the antics that are required for the show because they look so normal. Then there is the high performing nerd, and then there is the weirdo, class clown, or the troublemaker who doesn't give a rat's A about winning. And in some series, some of these personality types are embodied by the same person instead of 5 distinct individuals. But yeah, I definitely see this pattern keep getting repeated over and over again. Something that you notice when you watch 20 series of this show. And in this series, Ania was the edgy one, Phil was the weirdo class clown, the family favorite was Sanjeev Bhaskar, the straight guy was both Reece and Maisie. Well, she was somewhere in between the straight guy persona and the weirdo. With this much diversity of personalities and of course flavor added by Greg, the Taskmaster, and the show creator posing as a meek sidekick, the genius that is Alex Horne, how can laughs and entertainment be in any doubt? Do yourself a favor and start the new year with a Series 20 Taskmaster binge, which is available for free on YouTube. What a time to be alive, right? You get such a good show for free on YouTube, and thank me down in the comments. Once again, my name is Kishore Ganesh. This is the Vocal About Visuals podcast, and thank you, my dear viewers, for lending me your time. Please do give this podcast a follow on your preferred podcast platforms and on YouTube.